Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all of you. First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself to the YouTube world. My name is Ahmad Zarif and I'm from Malaysia. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in my channel, I'll share with you my journey as a trader and some of the knowledge that I've acquired throughout my years of trading.
Okay.
So without further ado, let's jump into it. So this is a video about an introduction into the global market trading. So basically, what is trading? In layman terms, trading is a business. It has profits, it has losses, and all of this comes from buying and selling of different instruments, just like any other businesses. So, what are the advantages of trading compared to the other businesses? So first and foremost, there are no inventories, no stocks, nothing. So basically, you don't need a big capital to start trading like any other commercial businesses where you have to fork out some big amount of money in order for you to invest in your business. You don't even need an employee in order to keep this business running. So no inventories, no employees, guess what? You don't even need a shop. So no bricks and mortars required. So no rents to be paid, no mortgages, no nothing. So this is one of the best kind of business to venture into with small capital. Now, what are the traits to become a good trader? First, you need to have technique or strategy in order for you to become a trader. The second thing that you need is discipline. Most definitely, you are going to need discipline in any field, doesn't matter whether it's business, sports, or anything else. The next thing that you're going to need are trading plans or trading ideas. The next point is going to be the most important of all, which is emotional control. Now, I'll elaborate everything in the next slides. The first traits to become a good trader is technique. Well, some basic technique that you need to know is the concept of buying and selling. It doesn't matter whether it's trading or any other commercial businesses. Trading is basically that, buying and selling. So after understanding about the concept of buying and selling, the next thing you should know is understanding the platform that you're using to trade. Now, we have a lot of platforms, but now in this digital world, you don't have to go to the stock exchange anymore. Everything is just on your fingertips. So no more yellings, no more cursing, no more loud noises. So the next thing that you need to know is the strategy that can be profitable. Now, in this trading world, there are a lot of strategies that have been invented. So you have to know what works for you. So you need to find your authentic trading strategy. But in order for you to do that, you will need some experience and time and effort to learn how to get that. You're not going to get that in just a short time. Like I was saying earlier, in any field, discipline is very, very important. Well, in this day and age, you can basically trade almost 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. In order for you to be disciplined, you need to know how to choose the right time to trade. Now, we have a few major markets, which is Tokyo and Sydney markets, the London market, and the New York market. You need to analyze the market right before you get into positions. This is very, very important so that you're not going to incur a bigger loss and the risk that you are taking is acceptable in your standards. Avoid the gambling mindset. So one other thing that I keep on telling my traders is not to have a revenge on the market. I'm sure many of you have been through this, myself included. When we are experiencing losses early in the days, we wanted to gain back our capital, so we make revenge on the market. From there onwards, all of our entry will be in there for the wrong reasons. The next thing on the menu is very important. Now, what does it mean to overtrade? Now, from my experience, I've known some people who've made some money during the day, but then he became overconfident, and even though he's reached his target profit of the day, he still wants more. From there, everything will start tumbling down. With that being said, the next item is trading plan. Now, why do we need trading plan? So that we know how much risk that we are going to take and how much profit that we wanted for the day. So first of all, have money management. Know your margin and know how much you are willing to risk in a day. From there onwards, you will become clear with everything. And you will also need some kind of proven strategy. Like I was saying earlier, all of us are different. So we need to find our authentic trading strategy, what works for us. But as a beginner, do not tend to try everything on the market. Learn to master one technique first, one strategy first, and then try to move on to the next. Now, what else do we need? Most definitely, we'll need an entry and an exit plan. This is so that you know when is the best time to enter the market and when to get out from the market. It doesn't matter whether you are making profit or loss at that time of the day. We're moving forward to the most important thing in trading, which is your emotional control. Now, some of the emotions that will go through your mind during your trading days: greed. I'm not talking about anybody else, I'm talking about myself. From my previous experience, greed has been my downfall. Like I was saying earlier, some of the traders that we know, they're already making some profits during the day, but then they wanted more. So with that come greed. You won't feel enough with the profit that you already have. You wanted more. From there onwards, your profits will turn into losses. Damn! Now, the next thing, I've seen a lot of newbie traders are doing this, which is they are using the hopeful strategy. What do I mean by hopeful strategy? When the market is not going their way, they are so hopeful that the market will turn around and go according to the analysis that they made earlier. Now, that's why you need a good knowledge on when to cut your losses or when to take your profits. Some of the newbie traders will become too afraid to enter the market, because without entering the market, you won't get the experience needed for you to move forward to become a very consistent trader. And experience will only come by you entering the market. Some of the other traders, they give up too soon. They don't want to go through struggle. They don't trust the process. They just give up. Most of the successful traders that I know have went through rough times over and over again. But the in common thing that they have is that they don't give up ever. So that is why they are there, consistently making profit and are successful traders now. The next thing that I would like to share with you is what me and my friends are trading on a daily basis. I'm sure most of you know that there are a lot of instruments to trade in the global market. But me and my friends in our community, we focus on one thing, which is crude oil. What? Crude oil is a raw natural resource that is extracted from the earth and refined into products such as gasoline, jet fuel, and other petroleum products. Other than that, crude oil is a global commodity that trades in markets around the world, both as spot oil and via derivatives contracts. Many economists view crude oil as the single most important commodity in the world, as it is currently the primary source of energy production. As we all may know that the oil and gas sector is an attractive sector for both day traders and long-term investors. Not only that, the sector is an active and liquid market that can also serve as a portfolio diversifier and inflation hedge. Oil and gas stocks, however, tend to be more volatile than the broader market as they are sensitive to changes in the supply and demand of the underlying commodities. Which crude oil are we talking about? In our trading community, we trade West Texas Intermediate. Now, West Texas Intermediate, also known as WTI, is a light, sweet crude oil that serves as one of the main global oil benchmarks. It is sourced primarily from inland Texas and is one of the highest quality oils in the world, which is easy to refine. WTI is the underlying commodity for the NYMEX's oil futures contract. WTI is often compared to Brent crude, which is an oil benchmark for 2/3 of the world's oil contracts based on oil extracted in the North Sea. What are the differences between West Texas Intermediate and Brent? Let's go and have a look. The major differences between WTI and Brent is that Brent originates from the oil fields in the North Sea between the Shetland Islands and Norway, while West Texas Intermediate is sourced from the US oil fields. Both Brent and crude and West Texas Intermediate are light and sweet, making them ideal for refining into gasoline. Brent crude and West Texas Intermediate dominates the oil market, and both dictate pricings in their respective markets. So basically, that is an introduction into the global market trading, and to be more specific, the oil commodity trading. So in my next video, I'll share more about trading, the techniques, the strategies, and the basic knowledge of how to begin your trading. For your information, our trading community is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, oil trading community in Malaysia. So if you would like to join us and learn how to trade crude oil West Texas Intermediate, please do not hesitate to click the link down below. In our community, the registrations are free, the lessons are free. We also are giving out free 24-hour a day group support, live signals throughout the day. Now we even have Zoom live trading sessions every night for you to follow and learn. During the weekends when the markets are closed, we provide revision sessions for free to all of our traders. So if you are interested in trading, do not hesitate to click the link down below and join us. As of today, we already have more than 27,000 traders who are trading actively in our community. So again, if you are interested in trading, click the link down below and come and join us. See you in my next video. Assalamualaikum.